Hey everybody, episode 13.
Welcome everybody.
How you doing, buddy?
Awesome. How's it going with you, buddy?
I've been better. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, it's just a rough
The
week.
dog days of summer.
Dog days of summer. Thursday, we're doing this, our first Thursday, and I just feel like everything's just messed up. So this is gonna be another winging it.
We're still rookies at this.
Winging
We're
it
getting better
101.
though.
Trying to get schedules in sync and just stuff. So today we're gonna talk about Raw, SmackDown, SummerSlam, some Packers stuff because Packers' first game is tonight.
Tonight.
But I need to start with. I'm gonna just start by apologizing to my mom. If anybody watched last week's episode, I told you that she doesn't know music, and I got yelled at. So she does know who Eddie Van Halen is. She knows Sammy Hagar. She knows David Lee Roth. So sorry, Mom. Love you. So yeah, we got that out of the way. That's not embarrassing. Raw. So what do you think of? Let's go with Ronda and Fox match, because that was probably the only highlight on Raw for me.
Well, you know how I feel about Ronda.
Yep.
But in fairness, we've talked about this before. She needs somebody else right now in her career to kind of guide her along.
Yeah.
And Foxy's not that.
No.
That was a bad matchup from the start.
That was bad. I think it was supposed to be Mickie James carrying that match, but I think she's hurt.
Yes.
So, who else heel could you have gone with?
Yeah. They don't really have many heel
And a veteran heel
or women.
So they probably should have just scratched it somehow, just not even have a match like I was predicting. Maybe it was just a squash or something. They should have just went a different route instead of Fox looked nervous and scared and sounded really bad on the mic. It was like she was a rookie.
I've never been that big of a fan of Foxy. Yeah. She does some cool moves, like that little scissors kick sometimes she does.
I don't mind her at all. It's just she looked really bad.
Yeah.
And for being in WWE for 10 plus years, she should have done better. She should have carried that match.
Ronda needs to wrestle people that will kind of help her out for the first year.
Carry her.
Yeah.
Take, just be the ring general and call the moves, call the spots. And I don't think she had that. She was just like a bull in a china shop, just like destroying everything. It looked sloppy.
That's why I still say Natty's going to turn on SummerSlam.
She has to. We need more heels if you're going to have her in Rousey face. So yeah, it wasn't bad. Ronda's looking better each week, and it's bad that she's looking better than some of the veterans.
Yeah,
but it's not
like her attitude. I just like her attitude.
Yeah,
I respect her. I'm going to go off the page here. But I respect her a lot more than Lesnar.
Yeah.
That whole storyline last week, that was real life.
Yep.
We've been saying it for the last year and a half.
And that's what fans like. Those are the best storylines when you add a little bit of real life in there. Yeah. That's why I like the Miz, Daniel Bryan stuff. Because I don't know if they really like each other in real life.
They seem like opposite people.
Yeah, they're opposites. Whatever they're doing, I like it.
But like Ronda, like I've said many times on here and many times to my friends, she doesn't need this. She's got millions and millions of dollars in endorsements. Mm-hmm. She doesn't need this. She's doing it because it was her dream as a little kid to be a wrestler. Lesnar is he's just doing it for the money. Yeah, he's just here for money, and hopefully that cash cow gets shot soon because. Yeah. Well, you actually were the big defender of him. So that's telling you something. I'm not high on Lesnar anymore. It's bad. It's sad because he was the only legit fighter. He made it look real. Yeah. And I just liked this character because he didn't talk. He didn't have to talk. He looked intimidating, and he beat people up. Everybody else just cares more about how they look, and now I don't know what I'm going to do for favorite wrestlers.
Roman Reigns.
I still like Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins. Yeah,
I like Rollins because they actually let him bring back the stomp. What's that move?
Is it a curb stomp?
Curb stomp.
Yeah,
I like that move.
Yeah,
but they stopped letting him do it because Daniel Bryan got that really bad concussion.
Oh, is that how he got it?
No, that's not how he got it. But they got freaked out because pretty much the whole point of that move is slamming the guy's head into the ground.
But every move in the wrestling ring is...
I know, but...
You're going to get hurt.
But
you're
then,
going to get concussions.
A few months ago when they brought it back, it was like, awesome. Because that other finishing move he had was just lame.
Yeah. I love the Falcon Arrow into a suplex.
Yeah, but they've never had him do that.
No, it's not a suplex, is it?
It's a superplex.
Superplex? Oh, it's the superplex into a Falcon Arrow. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Yep. I had it backwards. Yeah, we had Heyman's interview. He looked a little rough like me. Didn't shave.
One of the things...
Setting something up there?
I haven't shaved in a month.
That's a month? Yeah. This is a week.
But one of the things I kind of noticed and they didn't really talk about is Heyman's interview. He was crying and, I've known him for 15 years and this and that. Then at the end of the interview, Renee Young says, what chance do you give Roman Reigns to beating him? And Heyman says, I've never seen a more focused, a more driven, and the WWE doesn't like to use this word, a more violent version of Brock Lesnar. He's like, this version of Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns doesn't stand a chance. And then he looked at Renee. It was like a 5-10 second pause. Looked at Renee and says, unless. And then he got up and took off his mic and left.
I don't see Heyman with Reigns like as an advocate. I could see maybe Heyman costing Lesnar the match or walking out on Lesnar and taking Lesnar's attention off of Reigns and maybe, getting a Superman punch. But I don't think I'd want to see Heyman with Reigns. I'd like to see him.
Do you know what my perfect scenario? I don't think it's going to happen. My perfect scenario.
Give me yours because I've got mine.
is if Lesnar beats Reigns that night. The next night on Raw, he comes out bragging about he beat this guy, he beat that guy, he beat this guy. Strowman cashes it in the next night on Raw.
That could be cool. Because, we don't want to see Reigns go over on Lesnar. If anybody's going to take the championship, it has to be Strowman.
Yeah.
Someone that's a bigger monster than Lesnar.
And they keep, and that's another thing about Strowman and Owens. We forgot to put Strowman and Owens. They keep saying, because this week Strowman lost by disqualification. Last week he lost by countout.
So how is he going to lose at SummerSlam?
Here's the deal. I did think Owens was going to win. However, they're kind of playing that too much. If he's going to actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he was going to actually do it, they wouldn't be doing this.
Showing you every flavor of the rainbow.
I've been watching wrestling all my life. I know.
We know what this is leading up to. This is an amateur hour.
Yeah. I did think Owens was going to win, and he might still. But now I'm thinking they wouldn't be showing everybody 2 weeks before the pay-per-view
how you can lose it. Yeah.
So.
So we're thinking Ambrose is coming back soon too.
Yep. That was an easy thing to see when Angle said Stephanie didn't want to let Reigns tag with him.
So Rollins has to find a different tag team partner.
And then at the end of the beatdown, they interviewed Rollins in the back, and he's like, I got to find a way to neutralize McIntyre. I got to find a way.
Whoa. Find your other Shield member.
Exactly. He's only been hurt for 10 months. I think he's ready.
What did he do? He tore a tricep.
Tore a tricep. It doesn't take 10 months to heal a tricep.
Who knows? I don't know. I've never torn a tricep. I pulled something in my knee today at the gym, though.
Did you?
Oh.
First sign of getting old.
I know.
You know I love you.
I've got a year on you, dude.
Do you?
I think so. I was 75, you're 77?
Yeah.
2 years. We didn't really catch any of SmackDown. You saw a little bit of Daniel Bryan and Miz.
Yeah, Miz
their little story.
Miz was talking shit, and Bryan snuck in. It was like via satellite. Bryan.
Yep, I saw that.
Bryan punched him, and then his 2 jabroni security guards. Yeah.
Yep. I don't think we have any new matches set up for SummerSlam.
No.
We have a triple threat women's championship, the SmackDown championship, Owens and Strowman,
and then the tag team championships on SmackDown.
Yep, New Day. I don't know why they went with
the Bar
New Day.
should have won that match.
Yeah.
Not New Day. I'm so sick and tired of them.
I'm sick of the Bar because I love both of those guys. They should be heavyweight championship contenders, not tag team.
I've been more of a Cesaro fan than Sheamus. I like Sheamus. Mm-hmm. I think the world of Cesaro.
Cesaro's awesome. Wouldn't he make a good heel champion?
Oh, he would be. I don't know why they have shit all over him since he's been.
I don't know.
Cesaro was in.
He was Claudio or something in Ring of Honor, yeah.
He was awesome.
Yep.
And he had hair.
Yeah. Somehow he lost it. And what else do we have? Just another rough week in
wrestling.
Just.
It wasn't anything. Oh wow! I can't believe that happened.
The only wow was, I guess, the Ronda Rousey match. Yeah. It's like, okay, she's getting better. Wow.
I liked the part where Foxy kind of beat her up in the corner, and then Foxy was like dancing and bragging. Yeah. And then they showed a close up of Ronda. She's like, lifted her head. Yeah. I like stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I like her faces she makes when she is pissed. Yeah. All right, so today's Thursday. We got our first Packer game tonight. Titans, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Jimmy Graham's not playing. What did he do?
He kind of tweaked his knee.
Which
I wouldn't play any starters.
No.
Everybody that knows me knows I think preseason is absolutely meaningless for
starters.
For veterans that have played for 3, 4, 5 years, they don't even leave the uniform in the locker room until regular season. You don't need, like Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't play him till the Bears. Yeah. He's been in the same offense for 13 years.
Yeah, if you're not fighting for a spot, then sit down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to have somebody blow out a knee out of useless, meaningless game.
Yeah.
I would play all my young guys, see what they got.
Yep. Sort through the rookies.
Exactly.
See where you're going to drop.
That's why a lot of people don't like preseason. I like watching preseason. I would never go to a game, but I like watching preseason just to see what young guys stand out and what newcomers look good.
Mm-hmm. Who else we got playing tonight? I thought I saw the Saints.
There's a bunch of games tonight. Saints are playing. Maybe the Giants.
Maybe the Bears. Let's just name off 32 teams. I wrote a list of who's playing tonight earlier tonight. I just forgot. I'm tired.
But I'm always kind of a realist when it comes to the Packers. I'll always cheer for them. Mm-hmm. Last year, privately, I was telling people I wasn't that excited about the Packers. I kind of had a feeling they were kind of going to go down. This year, I'm excited. I'm actually excited about the Packers.
On paper, they look good. If everyone stays healthy.
On paper, well, it's all about this guy.
Yeah. If he stays upright and doesn't get hit, Packers will be fine.
And I really, really, really was and is excited about their new defensive coordinator.
Who's that?
Mike Pettin. First of all, he's got a great first name.
Mike.
Secondly, is he was Rex Ryan's defense coordinator in both New York and Buffalo.
Oh,
he's Rex Ryan without the eagle.
Big defenses.
Exactly.
Those are good defense. That could be fun.
I like blitzing defenses.
Yeah.
Are you going to get burned sometimes? Yes. But I'd rather get burned going all the way in than how many times did Dom Capers' defense just, sit back in that zone and here's 15 yards here, here's 15 yards there, here's 15 yards there.
Yeah, Dom Capers needed
go down with firing at all cylinders. If you get beat, you get beat.
Yeah.
But I like blitzing teams.
I do too. I think the defense is going to be amazing this year.
I do too. We got Muhammad Wilkerson. Not many people know who that is, but he's from the Jets. He was like an all-pro like 2-3 years ago. And he played in Mike Pettine's defense with the Jets.
So there's familiarity with the coach and players.
And there's
already.
a defensive lineman that I really like. I noticed him at Packer Family Night that me and the family went to. His name is Montravius Adams. He's a defensive lineman. Keep an eye on that name. He's gonna turn a few heads. He was hurt last year, so that's why you didn't hear of him last year. But I'm excited about the Packers.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Playoffs easy.
Yeah.
Somebody was calling Super Bowl already for the Packers.
The only thing I would love that, obviously, being a Packer fan. However,
you got to worry about the 49ers.
The NFC is so loaded. The AFC is
Patriots
and Steelers and everybody else.
Yep.
And the NFC, you got the Rams, you got the 49ers, you got, unfortunately, I think the Vikings are going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I think not playoffs, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think the Bears are going to surprise a couple teams. In the East, I think the Giants could be a sleeper surprise team.
Yeah, I'm going to like the Giants this year. I love Saquon Barkley.
The only thing is, I've never been that big of an Eli fan. He's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
He can have one of those games where he throws for 400 yards, and the next week he'll throw for 104 interceptions. He's one of the most inconsistent quarterbacks I've ever seen.
Yep.
I know that's going to piss your brother off, but
he knows how it goes. We got the professor down here showing us his ass.
And he got a haircut.
You want to talk football with us?
You got the professor right here.
We're doing football right now. Packers' first game is tonight.
We call him the professor of football.
Be cool about it.
How many innings?
There's no innings in football. He did that on purpose.
He kind of looks like me with that haircut, doesn't he?
Yeah. You could be related.
Is that baseball?
No. Packers are football. Drew Brees.
Is that where you get strikes and spares?
No, it's bowling, Bill. Hello.
Football.
But the Packers are going to be good this year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They're going to pack it in?
No.
You got a haircut, too.
A couple weeks ago.
I was going to turn my hat around. We were doing Packers.
Oh.
Got a new Packer hat. No. So, okay. Hey, do you want to do a top 10 with us, Bill? We're doing top 10 albums. We don't have a whole lot of content for this episode, so we're going to
10 albums.
And I know you like the older stuff, like Kansas and all that, so...
I have to think about it.
Well, we don't have time to think. I've only got 40 more minutes. 30 minutes.
This is pressure.
This is a lot of pressure. That's why we're doing top 10 albums, because it should be fairly easy. No?
What? I have to sit and...
I know. I don't. All I know is probably my number 1 and 2.
Okay, shoot.
My number 1 album, Thriller, Michael Jackson.
I could see that. Yep.
Okay, let's do this top 10 backwards, right?
Allman Brothers, Fillmore East.
Fillmore East? That sounds like a
Allman
live...
Brothers live at the Fillmore.
That's how I was going to say. That sounds like a live album.
Yeah.
That would be your number one favorite album?
My number one was the first thing I wrote down was Back in Black.
Ooh, okay. That would be probably that would be on my top 10. I'm going to say Appetite for Destruction, number 2.
That's already on my list.
Is it? You got a number 2, Bill?
Led Zeppelin 4.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Yep. Awesome. My number 3, let's see. Maybe Metallica's
Black. I'm just doing this off the top of my head.
So are we.
Same
Probably
here.
Metallica's Black Album.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, you got a number 3?
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Very good. I like it.
My number 3, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band.
Yeah.
I had to
That's
throw.
probably my favorite Beatles.
I had to throw in a Beatles album.
Yep. My number 4 is No More Tears, Ozzy Osbourne. I'm writing it down. You got a number 4, Bill? Professor?
Thank you. Just a second here. Number 4.
I can't think of any more.
Kansas. It's between Left Overture and Point of No Return, but actually both of them together make a unit.
He said unit. I'm going to write unit down. Unit.
You got number 5? I got Kill 'Em All.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I might have to put another. I don't know what Metallica. I would have probably went with Kill 'Em All.
Master of Puppets.
Master of Puppets. I'm going to go with Master of Puppets.
It's a great album.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a number 5, Bill?
Moody Blues, Every Good Boy Deserves Favor.
I like Moody Blues. What songs are on that album?
White's a Night Satin?
No. That's Tuesday afternoon. That's not. I mean, no.
Nights and White Satin.
That's one of their first albums.
Was it?
Yeah, that's older. What year?
Afternoon is.
Oh,
yeah. No. I mean, the one. Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. To our children's children. On the Threshold of a Dream. A Question of Balance.
We don't need the whole track list. All right, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was your number 5, Bill?
Yeah.
You got...
Purple Rain.
Aww. You got my next 2. No. Okay, I'm going to go Dr. Feelgood. If you're going Purple Rain, my next one's Dr. Feelgood. Motley Crue?
Yeah.
Boom.
He cheated. My next one is
I know, I saw Girls.
The first album I ever bought.
You got any more, Bill? I don't even know where we are now.
I'm gonna go Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Will the Circle Be Unbroken, 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
One.
No.
One.
You can only have one. One's the best, then you're going with 1.
Will the Circle Be Unbroken, 1.
You got any others?
License to Ill.
What? That's a good one. I like it.
I could listen to that CD today and still. There's not a bad song on that whole album. CD.
Damn, that's what I'm trying to think of. I'm almost tempted to go with Snoop Dogg. What's the name of that album though? That like his first album.
I remember that.
I can't think of it. Or let's go Dr. Dre's. Was it Dre Day?
Yeah, Chronic.
Chronic. That's that. We're gonna go Chronic. Or NWA even.
Elton John.
Yep. Ooh, I like Elton.
Tumbleweed Connection.
Tumbleweed Connection. I forgot about that one. I never heard of that.
It was one of his early
then,
albums.
because I like Elton John.
It had sort of a kind of for a gay English singer, piano, flamboyant writer, a kind of countryish theme, as country as Elton John could get.
All right, what's your next one?
Country
Elton John just killed my buzz.
It's not really country, but it's kind of. I mean, it's.
Twangy?
Country's not the rock. It's more
like Western.
It's about it's not like high rock, high energy rock. It's more about simple life.
My number.
You got another one?
No, mine.
He's confusing me.
My 9 is.
I can tell you my favorite song.
A CD that always. If I'm in a bad mood, I always play this CD. The Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem.
Oh, I don't like Eminem.
See, I like Eminem.
And the thing is, people tell me I used to look like Eminem.
All right.
And I would get mad. I'm like, no, I don't like him. Marshall Mathers?
Yeah. Every CD is like one of them. It's one of the most negative CDs I've ever seen. But if you're in a bad mood, listen to it.
I feel like I need to throw a Megadeth in here. Euthanasia.
What?
I like Euthanasia. That's a good one.
Indigo Girls.
Really?
Let's see if I can get this right now.
Yeah.
Nomads and Indians, Nomads, and Saints.
Yep, I've heard of that one. Cool. I'm surprised you know who that is.
That was surprising. I didn't expect that.
You go from country version Elton John to Indigo Girls. Good job. I'm impressed. You got to diversify. Good job. You got a next one? He's giving me weird looks.
What about, you were just talking about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Doggy Style.
That's the one I was talking about. I couldn't think of the name of it. But I went with Chronic instead, Dr. Dre. You got any more, Bill? Because my brain's fried.
Iron Butterfly. Anagata Davida.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Butterfly. What year did that come out?
Before I graduated from college.
So,
Yes. So
70s?
Early 70s. Late 60s probably.
Really? Yeah, I would think that. 68. No, I don't know.
Here, I'm going to go old school.
Okay.
I grew up because my mom loved this guy, and I grew up in a house listening to it, and I started really liking it. If I would have a number 11,
yeah,
the 68 comeback special, Elvis Presley.
I never liked Elvis.
Oh, I loved Elvis.
What was up with all the sparkles?
He was cool before cool was cool.
I don't know if that was cool. I don't consider that cool. Do you think Elvis?
You like Elvis?
In context. In context, I like Elvis.
This top 10 was horrible.
Huh?
This top 10 is horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
We're all over the place.
I'm not done.
What else you got?
I had it. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is it? I've heard that song. I've heard that song.
Like a bridge over troubled water.
Disturbed redid that not too long ago.
Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
The Sound of Silence is on that album?
No, Sound of Silence is from The Graduate.
Oh, okay.
Is that with Dustin Hoffman?
Sound of Silence. Yeah, the Sound of Silence. That was the Sound of Silence was written by Paul Simon, and he called Art Garfunkel and said, "I just wrote the greatest song I've ever written." And he, you know how it starts, just anyway, quiet, just guitar, and that's the way
it was supposed
to. Before they were ever famous. That's the way that he envisioned the whole song. Well, they went somewhere and
I just thought of another
record
one.
producer then, you know, after that first verse, put in this, you know, kind of, you know, background, you know, a little more high energy.
Just change the track.
Yeah, change the, and Simon didn't like it, but he said he did not like it enough to turn down our record contract.
I'm going to add a Godsmack's first one.
Where did you find these people?
I'm going to put 1984 Van Halen.
Oh. My favorite Van Halen album would probably be
With Sammy or with David Lee?
David Lee Roth. Maybe OU 812.
That was Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was not a fan of David Lee Roth until he left.
Mountain climbing.
Mountain Climbing is the name of the album.
Queen.
If you know what I mean.
And Sleigh Ride and Nantucket Sleigh Ride.
Nantucket Sleigh Ride. I don't like Christmas albums.
Huh?
Christmas albums? Is that a Christmas album?
No. It's just an instrumental.
Oh, before I forget,
Sleigh Ride.
there's a couple of guitarists we forgot last week that I gotta mention.
Jakey Lee.
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton.
Listen to 103.3. They play that talking guitar every other hour.
Didn't your dad yell at you for forgetting Peter Frampton?
I forget.
We both got yelled at for last week's episode.
He didn't yell at me, but he said, I forgot Peter Frampton.
My mom said we forgot Joe Walsh.
Guitarist ever, Dwayne Allman.
He's from Allman Bancroft. The Allman Brothers.
Oh, yes.
And
Leonard Skinner. I mean, you know, you got Leonard Skinner that got to be in there somewhere.
And Elvis was a good. He played guitar.
Did he?
Yeah, in his early days he played guitar. I had to mention Elvis.
What's with all the sparkles and glitter though?
You're thinking of like 70s Elvis.
Yeah.
If you look at like 50s and 60s Elvis, first of all, that was like cool Elvis. 70s Elvis wrote way better songs than the 50s Elvis.
I just didn't understand the jumpsuits, like the onesies that he wore.
That was in the 70s, I guess. I was alive for 3 years in the 70s, but that was in the 70s.
Yeah. I don't know. I think all of Elvis's songs sound the same.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Oh, that's a good song.
Ghetto.
It's from Chicago or something, right?
Suspicious Minds.
Yeah. Maybe I do like Elvis a little bit.
Of course, if we really wanted to dig deep, we could go to Ricky Nelson, but
we don't even want to go digging deep. We're good.
Wow.
You got any more?
My brain is
fried
on this
I
one.
can't think of anything.
The Beatles, the White Album.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Beatles song. The Professor just said it. That's my favorite Beatles song.
Number 9.
Revolution.
Did you ever actually put it on your turntable and slowly turn it back?
Number 9. Wasn't Paul dead?
Man, turn me on.
Turn me on, Mr. Dead Man.
That was the Paul McCartney dead.
Yeah.
Did he really die? Was there really 2 Paul McCartneys?
No. My favorite Beatles.
I think there was.
My favorite Beatles album was Let It Be. It's probably my favorite Beatles song.
Let It Be. I like Hey Dude.
Hey Dude.
Or Jude.
Hey, dude.
Hey Dude. Get off my lawn. No?
Now we're just rambling.
Now we're rambling. Let's shut this show down because we're episode 13.
Or yesterday.
We're shutting the show down. We're shutting it down.
This is the Professor.
Yeah, Professor's got to.
Don't get so close. Back it up a little bit.
Bidding you a fond farewell.
That was
almost civil.
Folks.
That was almost.
The Professor.
I'm proud of him. Thank you, Bill. Oh, is he coming back?
I think that's it, Mr. Pulse.
Yeah, let's try to do better next week.
We will do better. This was kind of hodgepodgey.
We're gonna have some. Maybe we can talk about
Pat. We gotta do some crummy ones to make the
top 10 worst album next week.
Do look really
that
good.
I wouldn't even know. I don't listen to bad albums. Overrated album? No. Overrated. We could do one hit wonders. No.
One hit wonders I could do.
I don't know if I could.
It would be mostly 80s pop songs, but
yeah. Let's do some branching out again. Let's think of something outside of music.
We could do a top 10 football.
What about your top 10 favorite monster trucks? No. Bigfoot, number 1. What else is there? Gravedigger, right?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger and Bigfoot. That's all I know. So, all right, that's episode 13.
We'll think of something to do next week.
Yeah, we'll think of something. We'll do better, promise. So, thanks for watching. Thanks
Go
for
Pack Go.
Go Pack Go. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ugh. That was rough.
Why do I feel like it's never gonna stop? Take my time and the bomb's about to drop. Not skipping, gotta keep spinning. Minds are firing, I'm twitching in the kitchen. Days go by and the world's about to pop. Just take it slow. You're done to the road. Trapped in time as I slowly start to climb. Moves are slow